is recording.
Why don't you get it checked?
I don't know. Yeah. I'm just wearing my glasses.
Well, I know. Why don't you go get your eyes checked and go get your... I know, I keep doing it. Why don't you go get your eyes checked and actually get contacts? Try them out.
I know. I found my retainer. It fits.
You gonna wear it?
I've been.
Okay.
All right.
Seriously though, I mean, we're trying to get you somewhere. You're gonna need to, you know what I mean? You don't want to go to LA and not be able to see.
I know.
You're gonna have to. You got a year. Let's get your contacts straightened out.
Maybe.
Try it.
That's
If you hate it,
If
you hate it, don't do it. But you should at least try it. I think you could overcome that.
Let's
think about it. All right, go ahead.
Episode 4.
Episode 4.
Hi everybody, and welcome to episode 4 of Too Spooky, the show where we strap on our proton packs and talk about the things that keep us all up at night, like irrational fears.
Quattro. I was a little slow on that one.
Today with me I have my father and podcast host of our sister or brother show. Which one should we call him?
The Papa Show. It's the OG.
Yeah, it's the OG.
It's the main show.
Yeah, but what would we call it to this? The sibling show?
No, I guess it's
the sister show.
I guess it's our sister podcast. Too opinionated.
Yeah. Now we're on Too Spooky. It's good to see you.
Spooky. Yeah, so
thank you for coming on my show.
So I'm and you're welcome. And so I'm in the Drew role or the Ben role?
I think.
Yeah, let me try to. I'll try to do Drew.
Hey,
I got jokes.
I
got jokes.
I think you're more of a Drew.
You think I could do Ben? I believe that.
Oh yeah, thank you for bringing that up. Yeah, so that's how I like to.
That was a terrible Drew impression, but that's
yeah. I think you're more of a Drew because Drew. You're more of a Drew.
So Ben's your true believer.
Mm-hmm.
Drew's your in-between guy.
Yeah.
And you're the skeptic, right?
Yeah.
I can play the Drew role.
So my question to you is, what's your belief level? Are you? Yeah, if you have 3 scales on a scale from me, Drew, to Ben, where would you put yourself?
I'd put myself on the Drew scale.
Drew scale.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Let me say it this way. I am skeptical about many things, but recognize that I don't know everything, so anything is possible, and that scares me.
Yeah, all right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think I believe in...
I was like, I don't want to think too hard about whether I believe it or not, because if it's actually true, terrifying.
Yeah, I'm of the belief that a lot of things come from something like historically, like vampires come from Vlad the Impaler. And all that stuff.
Right.
Aliens, I probably believe in aliens.
Aliens is a tough one because, I mean, the likelihood that there isn't life somewhere out there in the galaxy or galaxies. I mean, that's right. I mean, it almost has to. The probability is there's life out there somewhere.
I'll also acknowledge the fact that I'm not the man who should be debating if there's life on other planets.
What do you think? Like, what if we're the aliens? So what if we find life on another planet and we're the assholes? We're the ones probing around on these poor creatures.
Someone said this joke once. I'm probably gonna butcher it, but it's the fact that when we're hot, we're uncomfortable. When we're cold, we're uncomfortable. This planet obviously wasn't built for us. We were on the meteorite that killed the dinosaurs, and now we're here.
That's right. We're the aliens.
Yeah,
I really like that.
Yeah, I think that's
a possibility. So what's our topic this week?
We're gonna talk about irrational fears and some of the ones that we have.
Well, most of my fears are very rational.
Yeah, I believe that. Like, what's a rational fear?
Heights.
I think heights is rational because you could fall. I mean,
yeah, you could fall, and not just you could fall. You would fall if you go too high. You're gonna fall.
Yeah, I think
it's a fact.
I think maybe an irrational fear would be more of something that you know wouldn't kill you, but you're still terrified of it anyway.
Oh yeah, I got that too.
Yeah, I actually have a couple, but we're only going to talk about one.
Are we only doing one?
Of each.
One of each.
Yeah.
So how about I just real quick? I'm just going. So What's your mother's irrational fear?
Here's the thing, though. It's a rational fear because they're dangerous, but it's irrational because of the location she decides to be scared.
All right, so what is it?
It'd be sharks.
She is terrified
of sharks. And what makes it irrational is that she'll see it on TV and get scared.
Like if the Saturday Night Live skit where the land shark comes to your door and knocks on the door, and you're like knocks and they're like, who is it? And he's like, pizza delivery guy. And then he opens the door and it's a shark and it eats you.
Yeah, she's terrified.
That terrifies her.
She's just scared of sharks.
She's afraid that might happen.
It comes from Jaws.
Yeah.
Which is fair.
Yeah, I think that's a good combo, rational, irrational fear.
Yeah, but it's definitely more irrational.
So anybody else in our family?
Well, take time out. There's this one time when we were watching TV and it was like a Shark Week promo. And I was reading a book or something, and she just started screaming. I was so convinced there was someone in the house. It took me like a minute to calm down.
Yeah.
It's like, it was terrible. You know how awful it is when you're just calm and someone just starts screaming?
Yeah, I do, because I'll tell you a story. So, Grandma, my mother, her irrational fear is spiders, because she got locked in a closet one time with a big hairy spider, and so she's like legit terrified of it. So when I was a teenager, Granddad ran a paper route, and he was out. It was probably 3 or 4 in the morning. He was out running his paper route. Grandma's in the basement, and I'm asleep in bed, and she starts screaming like legitimately somebody is killing her, like stabbing her to death. I mean, it was the most blood-curdling scream, and somehow I jumped straight up in the bed, turned in midair, and ran Scooby-Doo style right into the wall, trying to get to her, and almost knocked myself out. And then I finally, shake that off and get the cobwebs out and go down 2 flights of stairs to get to Mom, who is still screaming. And I get down there, and it's a spider. And not even that big a one. And I smacked that thing with a shoe, and then I got on her a little bit. And that's not easy for a teenage son, but I was like, damn it, Mom. I had a big knot on my head where I smacked into the wall. That's irrational.
That is irrational. Yeah, that is. I think, what else makes something irrational? I guess maybe the amplification of, a spider can probably kill you or do something to you.
Yeah.
A certain type. But I think what makes it irrational thing, I don't know.
Now, I will tell you, though,
should we Google the definition of irrational fear and go off
Well, if you want, but I'll tell you something about spiders, though, that does make them kind of scary.
Okay.
There was a movie that came out in early 80s called Deadly Blessing. It was the first movie Sharon Stone had ever been in. So there's a scene in the movie, and they kept running this as the promo on TV. So I'm like 11 or 12 years old, and I kept seeing this promo, and it absolutely just terrified me. I've never actually seen the movie. So the promo is there's a woman in bed, laying on her back, and a spider is dropping down from the ceiling toward her mouth.
Ooh. And
then you hear this really creepy, like Vincent Price guy going, "Open wider." And so she starts opening her mouth, and this spider just keeps going down, and right before it goes in her mouth, the preview cuts off. That still terrifies me.
What about the spider in Crawl?
The big spider?
Yeah, the big white one. Hated that.
Crawl is such a good movie.
Hated that thing.
Yeah, that one is pretty creepy.
So I have the definition.
All right, let's hear the definition.
Definition of an irrational fear is a persistent, abnormal, and irritational fear of a specific thing or situation that compels one to avoid, despite the awareness and reassurance that it is not dangerous, a strong fear, dislike, or aversion. Oh, that was the second definition.
Yeah, so like vampire.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
I'm just kidding. Do you want to start with me? Or do you start with you?
You can start with you if you want to start out. I know what mine is.
Yeah, so I have several irrational fears, but I think I'm going to have to go with a conversation.
Do we need to get you help?
I'm sure.
I mean, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Your elbow okay?
Yeah, I had an itch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I had a different one I wanted to do for this episode, but we had a conversation before then that I think I should talk about.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I'd let you do two.
No, I think one's good. I want to save some content.
Oh, all right, go ahead.
Rational fear of mine is contacts.
Wait. So your irrational fear right now that you're talking about, that you're scared to death, that you want to bring out to the world, to the light of day, contacts.
Yeah, I'm scared of anything involving my eyes.
Yeah, okay. That's now we're getting to the root of it. So it's not just contacts; it's anything physically touching you in the eyeball.
Yeah, and it's not even that though. I don't like looking at eyes. I don't like your eyes are fine. The very beautiful baby blues.
Thank you.
I don't like seeing like the red of somebody's eyes when they pull their face down a little bit.
No, I don't like that either.
Yeah. So
you know, and it's off topic a little bit, but my brother used to take a this doesn't involve your eyes, so don't freak out.
Right.
A crochet hook and grab his bottom lip and pull his bottom lip down with a crochet hook. And it would legit terrify me. And he's younger than me, so you know how embarrassing it is to get chased around the house with your brother going, ooh, when he's younger than you.
Just like a hook.
It's a hook.
Like, but a pointy hook.
No.
So it's just like
it's
like a hanger, the head of a hanger.
Yeah, but just in a tiny crochet hook, and he's just pulling his lip down. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You've told me that before.
Yeah.
No, but contacts.
You know what that is?
What? Irrational fear.
No. Douchebag.
Douchebag. No,
Davy Wall. I'm douchebag.
Douchebag.
Yeah.
I am. I'm scared of. I am scared of contacts. I don't even like. I can't even do eye drops.
So you're so scared of contacts that you're basically going through life blind because you don't want to try contacts.
Not that blind.
Well, you're not that sighted either.
I have glasses.
Do you wear them?
Yes.
Are you wearing them now?
No.
That's right. Just so our listeners know, the plan is to send your talented ass to Hollywood at some point, right?
Yeah.
We want to send you to Hollywood. So you're going to be in Hollywood by yourself. And we're from a little town in West Virginia, but you're going to be in the big city. So your plan is to go, because you're not going to wear your glasses, because you don't want anybody to see you in your glasses. So you're going to be walking around Hollywood, not being able to see. I guess that's all I got.
Were you trying to say blind?
Blind.
Were you trying to say not being able to see blind?
Not being able to see blind.
It
threw me off.
I saw you fighting it.
Yeah, it's like my brain seized up there for a second when I was ranting. So what I suggested, the reason you brought this up is I suggested, you got a year before you're going to have to go to Hollywood. You should probably try to get contacts and see if you can stand them.
Yeah, no, and I think I could. I can't.
I'm gonna tell you a story that's gonna make you squeamish.
Wait, can I tell you something else though?
Okay.
Can't do eye drops.
Yeah, see maybe that's where to stop. Look, watch, look. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Look, I'm just watch. See, I'm touching my eye. You see? Can you see this? Touching my eye. Ooh, scary.
I'm so uncomfortable.
All right, touch my eye. See, I'm okay. Ah!
Can I do it?
No, I'm okay. I'm okay. No, you can't. I don't know where your hand's been. Touch your own eye.
Me neither. All right, so wait.
You can do it. Just the corner of your eye. You don't have to do the eyeball. Just touch the corner of your eye. This is how you get out of it. Wait, that's not in the eye though.
You said the corner.
Touch your eyeball though, but just gently.
My eyelashes are too long.
No, you're not doing it right. Open your eye.
Okay. I can't.
Oh my gosh. You got to work on that.
I just can't do it.
So, when I first got contacts when I was about 8th grade. I got glasses in 6th grade, contacts in 8th grade. And back then, contacts were not very good. They were thick, for one thing. And they had a tendency to just get lost up in your eye. So you've got this little piece of plastic in your eye, or silicone, and it would go up in your brain somewhere. And it would always happen to me during a baseball game. And so I would spend, an inning or two with somebody's finger dug into my eye trying to pull this thing back down out of my brain. So I know that's going to make you squeamish. Spooky.
It is, Dad.
But contacts have gotten so much better since then. I haven't had that happen in almost 40 years. So does that make it feel any better? They're very thin now. They just pop in. You know what the alternative is?
What's that?
We could get you that surgery.
LASIK?
Yeah. But you know that they're going to be in your eyeball, and you're not put to sleep. You're looking into the.
Yeah.
Can you handle that?
No.
All right, contacts it is.
Of course I can't.
I can't even handle that, so contacts.
I'm.
Do it!
I can't, man. I just can't.
We're going to get you through it.
I
We're
can't
going to get you through it.
No, because let me tell you, Dad.
Go to Patreon right now to donate to helping Brett get over his irrational fear of eyeball touching.
I don't think you understand, though, because we're not going to get me through it. You don't come into me with me anymore. With the eye doctor.
You're a grown-ass man!
Well, I've never had to do this before.
Well, I'll go with you.
No, but then how
You
would that
know,
make me...
I tell you what, though, it seems like a mom job to me. You should probably bring your mother.
No, she's so much worse.
Because I know, because I'd be in there and be like, it's okay, buddy. It's all right, hey, man. It's all right. Just settle down. And your mom would be like, Brett! Do it!
You know, honestly, she doesn't do that very much anymore because I've grown up.
Well, yeah, because you used to be wussy.
I know, but when it was,
you've grown up. You're almost a man.
But when I was younger, though, she definitely didn't. She didn't have it. She wasn't having it.
Well, yeah, and as well she shouldn't. She'd try and toughen you up.
Are you a man or are you a mouse?
You were feeling kind of mousy.
I'm a mouse.
Well, and listen. It probably didn't help that your dad was such a nerd. You know what I mean?
What?
Well, because your mom's probably thinking, I got this son that's, chicken shit. And his dad is just this big nerd, so he's not going to have him man up. I'm going to have to straighten this boy up. So that probably had something to do with it.
I'm sure, but I also...
And I'm kidding. You weren't chicken poop. I censored it. A little. You were a little bit. You were a little bit. But you wouldn't admit it. You wouldn't admit it. Like you were, but you would act like you weren't. So you're like acting real tough, and then you're secretly like dialing 911 or something,
scared.
Right? You're like, I'm fine. Nothing scares me. Help me. I know. You fake it better now.
No, I don't. I'm more open about it.
Yeah, you're just
more open about.
You're facing your fears now.
Eyes aren't.
Face it. Face it. Look at me.
Oh my gosh, it's just really gross. I really don't know what caught. I don't know. I hate it. I know. Oh,
I'm with you. That's irrational.
I'm really. I know it is.
Irrational.
But I also want to give my mom some credit for the fact that I always made a scene.
No, listen. I'm not blaming your mother in this scenario. You were the problem.
No, I mean, like when I got shots and stuff, I always made a scene.
I know you made a scene.
Have you not seen me? No, you haven't seen me recently. Like when I get cotton swabs.
There's a reason I never go to the doctor with you, including back when you were little.
Have you ever done the cotton? Like, have you seen me with the swabs? And
I have seen you like the strep test.
That's another thing.
I've never seen anybody freak out about getting a strep test like you.
It's like.
And I'm talking like this is recent.
I know. Do you know the best part though is I'm peak humor when I'm getting it. Like, I'm so funny.
The more nervous and scared you get, the funnier you get. That's true.
But I think somewhere in my subconscious, it's like if I can make them laugh hard enough, they won't do it.
They will leave me alone. You need to tap into that when you're acting.
Yeah.
You need to tap into the fear of something happening to you that you don't want to happen. Because you could use that.
Thank you.
Especially, I bet you could do comedy and like kick ass at it. You do it like it'd be really funny but overly fast.
Yeah. Because
you'd just be talking.
It's true. I'm really funny, but I'm too fast.
Yeah, you're just flying.
That's another annoying thing about being.
Hey!
Oh.
We're working here!
I don't think anyone can hear that. It is weird.
Why didn't he turn that car horn off?
It feels like it's been gone. It stopped.
Yeah, because he heard me yell at him.
I think maybe.
I think they are fans. They just hang out right outside the door here.
It's like Good Morning America.
I mean, come on.
That's the problem though with being mildly whatever I am funny.
Am I allowed to call it our fans since this isn't technically my show?
I think so.
Okay. I can say your fans. Your fans.
It's under the same banner.
It is.
Yeah, I think it counts. But no, that's the problem though with being somewhat funny. Is if you're quick, people don't get it very quickly.
Right.
And then they have to come back to you and laugh.
It's like a laugh grenade. You like throw it in there and it's like.
Well, it's kind of annoying
Funny.
though, because you say something and then you're like, oh, no one laughed.
No one laughed.
It's like I do it with you too on this podcast sometimes. You've said that I've missed things and then you go back and listen to
Oh
it.
yeah, because and we've gotten a lot better at it, but me especially, I tend to talk too much, and I talk over top of you sometimes. Or I'm in the middle of explaining something, but you comment on what I'm explaining, and what you say is really funny, but since I'm concentrating on what I'm saying, I miss it, and then I listen to it later, and I'm like, oh, that was really funny.
I still don't think that. By the way, I've named this joke. I call it the Wrath of Godzilla.
Wrath of Godzilla.
Sorry, let me rephrase. The Wrath of Godzilla.
The Wrath of God. Zilla?
Yeah, because the joke was the thing that got me laughing so hard on that particular episode was the idea that to smite people, God used Godzilla.
Right.
And you missed it completely. I really just don't feel like that joke got any justice.
Yeah, that was a good joke, and I laughed when I listened back to it, because that's to me it was like the first time I'd heard it.
Yeah,
I totally missed it. You know what you need to
that
do?
Just got me so good.
If you could find a way to throw those in a pause or something, you know what I mean?
Then
it's
you
hard.
miss your chance.
Yeah, you do, because then the conversation moves on, and you've lost your opportunity.
I know.
Right. So what else you want to say about your irrational fear of eye touching?
Pretty much the end of it, I think. I mean, I just really don't like
so,
eyes.
On a scale
yeah, we gotta do a spook meter.
Yeah, spook meter.
Yeah, I forgot to do a spook meter last week on dragons.
Well, wait, let's start. I want to go back. Spook meter on sharks.
I mean, you gotta give it like just a bonus level of it being a predator. You know what I mean?
I think so.
I think there's definitely a
Sharks are scary.
That being said, though, they're not spooky.
They're not spooky, but unless it's ghost shark. Ghost shark pretty scary.
Thing though. I would say just I want to say 4.
Well, yeah, but 4 on land.
No, on land they're 0.
They're 0 on maybe a 2. You know, because they're kind of scary when you think about them.
Distance. You got what's the distance?
Yeah. So, but if you're in the water,
mm-hmm.
you're in the water. Just a regular beach day, you're in the water.
That is spooky.
Yeah,
scary though. It's scary and spooky aren't the same.
They're not. So it's more scary. It's not really spooky.
Yeah.
But what if it was storming and you were standing in the water? That could be spooky.
That is spooky. I don't think.
What if you're standing in the water, it's starting to rain, and you see a fin go by?
That's a little spooky.
And it's going to turn out to be a porpoise, but
I'm going to give it a 5.
Okay.
I want to say maximum shark spook level is a 5. But that's if all those things apply.
I'm going to go a 6.
No.
I'm going to 6.
I'm
allowed to have my own opinion.
You're
I'm just trying to carve out a little piece of... Oh, that's wrong.
Not on my show.
That's the wrong show. I don't want to.
I think it's okay.
What do you think your mom is, though? A 9?
10.
Oh, yeah, she's
Absolutely.
a legit 10. She'd probably be an 11.
Mm-hmm. If she could, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But no, I think if all those factors apply, 5. In a general sense, like a 3.
You know what? And we...
Because I'm not really scared of things that I can just not be around.
Yeah, I agree.
Because like vampires and ghosts and stuff, you don't get a choice.
No.
You don't.
No.
They hunt you.
You got a vampire hanging out and tapping on your window. That's scary.
You don't know why I'm not afraid of lions?
Why?
Because I will never in my life be close to a lion.
No, but if you were.
What would make a lion spooky? What would make a lion spooky?
Fu Manchu.
Oh, that'd make it cool.
So, you know what I think's interesting, and I'm like this for my irrational fear, and I know your mom is for sharks, but when you see, like if somebody says, I'm afraid of sharks, you're like, come on. You know, okay, yeah, they're scary. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But then if you see them get scared by a shark,
yeah,
and you see the terror, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I have seen your mom, and I know you have too, be legit terrified. Well, Grandma with spiders. I mean, she was legit.
It's weird.
Like I'm fussing at her because she, startled me, and I ran into the wall. But she was legit terrified. I mean, it's upsetting when you see somebody's legit terrified, even if you're not. Yeah. You think it's kind of silly what they're scared of. If they're legit terrified, it almost makes you a little bit.
Well, it's like a Bogart. You know what a Bogart is?
No.
In Harry Potter, there's these things that no one's ever seen the true form of.
Right.
Because every time they're seen by anybody's eye, they immediately turn to the scariest thing they think, like the thing they think is scariest.
Yeah, that's scary.
So it's kind of like that. Like everybody has a different thing.
Right. Everybody has a thing. But you know, if you see somebody else, if somebody else is scared, chances are you're going to be a little bit scared.
Yeah.
Like because you're not 100% sure they don't know something that you don't.
Well,
like, you know, like Grandma has already seen, like Granddad was down there with her, and he's already been eaten by this spider, and I don't have that information, so she's terrified. I come down, Granddad's already been eaten, but if I knew, you know, I see her all upset, and I'm like, something else she must know something I don't. So then I start getting scared, you know, and then I find out later Granddad got eaten.
I think fear is like secondhand smoke.
What?
Yeah.
So, I get it. Yeah, you can be affected by it.
Yeah, so if I'm smoking, your lungs are gonna be like, oh, I'm also smoking.
Still drinking Diet Coke on this episode because I can, and because my wife's out of town.
That is such a unique follow-up. Like, what are this episode right now? Just listen to episode 31 of Two Opinionated.
Well, episode 31 of Two Opinionated will be out this Saturday, August the 10th. Is that the 10th?
You're ruining the immersion.
August the 10th. But this episode of Too Spooky will be out next week.
But not today. They don't care. It's out.
August the 15th. So when they listen to this one, they'll have already listened to Too Spooky. I mean, Too Opinionated.
I guess. What? It was your irrational fear.
What do you think that all of the fans of Too Spooky are all different than Too Spooky are different from our Too Opinionated fans?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I got nothing else to say on that.
This show's edgier.
It is edgy. It is edgy.
I didn't mean to say that.
I'll tell you one thing about this episode.
What?
We're actually talking about what the episode is about. Because I've listened to a few with you and, you know, Drew and insert guest, that you spend like 40 seconds talking about the topic, and then you guys are just
give me a break on dragons.
Else.
Dragons is hard to talk about.
I'm going to reenact your entire dragon episode. Okay? 20 minutes off topic. So, dragons. Yeah, dragons. 20 minutes off topic. So, dragons scary? Yeah, dragon's scary. 20 minutes off topic. What's your favorite dragon? Well, we'll come back to you. 20 minutes off topic. What's your favorite dragon? Silver. Yeah, silver. End show. There's your dragon episode.
Was it a good episode?
Yeah, it was really good.
Thanks.
I enjoyed it a lot, actually.
What's your irrational fear?
Are you done talking about your eyeball thing?
Yeah, I'm done.
You want to talk?
Gross me out.
You want to? Let me see if I can touch both eyeballs at one time.
Oh, here, I'll hold your mic. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, actually no, I got one more thing. Have you ever watched someone? I'm sorry.
I don't know if I want to hear this.
Have you ever watched somebody? Oh my gosh, flip their eyelid?
Oh no, those people shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah,
they should not be allowed.
So you
out
have?
of the house. Yeah, I have. I don't want to talk about that.
Oh my gosh.
That's like that woman who used to bug out her eyeballs. They're going to stick that way. You can't do that.
I hate that too.
I hate that too. That's not right.
It's your turn. Talk about
that total recall stuff, you can't do
I'm done. Please talk about your fear.
Right.
That did it for me.
No context for you.
Oh.
All right, so mine is probably, I think, I mean, I don't want to, people, listen, if you got young kids listening to this, you probably want to just turn off the episode right now.
Penis piercings, I get that.
No, this is scarier.
Oh.
And so mine.
By the way, those are called Prince Harry's, if you're wondering.
Oh, I wasn't wondering, and I don't want to know why. So my fear, what are we calling it? Irrational fear. Mice.
No, I get mice.
Mice, rats, rodents of any kind, basically.
Well, let me. All right.
You know what? You want to know why mice are so scary? Because people think, no, they're cute. Right? No, they're not cute. They're full of disease, and they could run straight up your leg. I mean, they run straight up your leg.
No, I don't think.
Up your leg.
I don't think mice is irrational at all.
No.
Especially the fact that
Terrifying.
What about the plague? I mean, that
That's right.
Or is that rats?
That's rats.
Is there
But
a
it's
difference?
well, they're bigger. Rats are even worse.
And have you ever heard of botflies?
Ooh, what's a botfly?
A botfly is a fly that lives on farms, and it's like a parasite type of thing. And they find mice, and they dig themselves in their skin and eat the mouse from the inside out.
Well, that's horrible.
Sounds good, botfly.
Yeah, botfly sounds worse than a rat.
Yeah.
Listen, if I had a wish to get rid of one thing in the world, there's a lot of things I could fix, but I would get rid of rats.
It'd be your selfish
That
wish.
it'd be my selfish. They'd be gone. Rats gone.
Yeah.
And I don't want to hear anything about how it's going to screw up the ecosystem because tough luck, they're gone.
Tough luck.
You know, too many of them. Or I tell you what. If you, no, they're all gone. 100% gone. I was going to say maybe 90%. No, 100% gone.
Pets.
They're what kind of pets?
Pet mice.
No, they're gone. And listen, it's any type of rodent. They're all gone. All of them.
That's fair. That seems fair.
Let me tell you a couple of stories.
What about squirrels?
Yeah, squirrels gone.
Really?
Yes. And I'll admit they don't bother me nearly as much.
No.
Like I can stand like when a mouse or a rat cross my path, I legit just freeze. I mean, like can't move, terrified. It's just my body shuts down. I completely freeze.
I don't like it.
It's not manly.
No.
It's not manly at all. Like I'll tell you a couple of little stories. And I've gotten a little better as I've gotten older, but not much. So I remember being at Grandma's when I was a teenager, and I walked into the laundry room, and a mouse ran across my foot, and I jumped straight up in the air and landed on the sink, like with my feet up on the sink.
Ooh.
I mean, that was a legit jump.
That's man.
Terrified.
I got one for you.
Yeah.
There was once where I was probably, I don't know, 3, 4. I'll never forget it though. Is my mom starts screaming from the basement.
Yeah.
And my sister and I, we run down, and the tile above her head fell in. And there was a dead mouse in there, and it landed right on top of her head.
Oh my gosh.
And it stayed there. It was just there. And then, it just dead. Right on top of her
And
head.
she was just screaming?
Yeah, we had to get it off her.
Oh my gosh. I'd be dead.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
I mean, you know, luckily it wasn't a shark.
Yeah.
Or that probably would have killed her. But
have you ever heard of those
that
tile
would have killed me.
sharks?
Yeah, those tile sharks are deadly. So that would have killed me. I'd have been dead.
You're lucky though, because this house really isn't bad with mice.
We've had two, I think. And they were a bear to get rid of too. And I got rid of them.
Mm-hmm.
And that wasn't easy. I had to fight through some fear for that.
But whereas my house has a lot of mice.
Yeah, it's weird that you guys get especially with a couple dogs there.
They're worthless, let me tell you.
Yeah, they just play with the mice.
Usually they're pretty easy to kill. We set them up in certain places and then we can get rid of them.
Yeah.
But this one we had recently.
That's because you guys are near that hill where you're near the woods.
Well, this mouse recently, he was smart. Like he would go in the traps, eat all the peanut butter off the traps, go back to his hole. Then he would hang out just outside the hole waiting for us to see him, and he'd run back in the hole.
So he was a douchebag.
Yeah.
He was like a Jerry.
Honestly, I didn't want him to die. I liked him that much. Like he was all right, but we gave him mouse poison, which is sad. I don't like.
Yeah, but he brought that on himself.
I'm not a fan of the poison because I feel like that's an awful way to go.
It is. It's terrible. There's no good way. I don't like it. I just want them gone. I just want to wish them, snap them out of existence.
I don't mind the.
I want to Thanos them out of existence.
That seems fair.
Yeah.
I don't think mouse traps are like. I don't know. They seem humane.
It's quick, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Better than glue or anything.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of glue.
I'm not either.
Yeah.
So when
the taser ones are all right.
I haven't even seen that.
It just zaps them.
Yeah. Okay.
I watch mousetrap videos online. It's really interesting.
Yeah, I could
watch
do
it.
So when I was down at Marshall, I was walking to class one day, and I'm walking, and I'm crossing the road, and a large cat ran across in front of me, and I was thinking to myself, man, that is a funny looking cat. And then my brain says, that's a rat.
Oh no.
And so I was like crossing the street and legit just froze up, and it was long gone. And I like just stood there frozen for I don't know how long. People just were passing me by and giving me looks. I couldn't move.
You sure it wasn't a possum?
No, it wasn't a possum.
Definitely a rat?
It was a rat.
I don't think I've ever actually seen a rat.
Oh, listen. We had, because where we're close to the river here,
Yeah.
we had a river rat, which are big.
Yeah.
They're big. So it came up, and this has been several years.
I don't think I've ever seen a river rat. I think I've seen a rat.
This has been several years ago. It got in our trash can. So I knew it was in the trash can because it was thrashing around in the can. It could have been a possum. I didn't know what it was, but in my head I knew it was a rat. You know.
Yeah.
And
which could go back to irrational fear, because it could have been anything, but
right. So yeah. I went, and the lid was on. So I don't know how that thing got in there, or maybe I put the lid on to trap it. I don't know.
I'm sure I know how. I didn't. No, never mind. I won't let you finish.
Yeah. So the lid was on it. So the lid was on it, but it was in there. So I'm thinking, I got to get this thing away from the house before I let it loose, because I don't want it to run anywhere close to the house. So I was trying to pull the can, even though I was terrified. Well, it had got in the can because there was a hole in the bottom. Son of a bitch ran right across my feet.
Were you barefoot?
No. I had to miss 3 days of work.
You're kidding.
Terrified. You know, that moment is when I lost my hair. It fell out right there.
How long ago was that?
It's been 10, 12 years ago.
How much do you think about it?
Every day. Legit every day. It's terrifying. It's also, there was a couple of mice that got in the pool one time and died and got trapped in the skimmer.
That's not so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, but then I opened up the skimmer just to clean it out.
Yeah.
And there's these two dead, mice floating in there. That wasn't a good day.
Sorry, I thought, so when I said it's not too bad, I thought you meant just the pool. Because that's not too bad. You can just scoop those out and dump them. Yeah. But skimmer is bad.
Yeah, it's bad because then you get, you
got to reach in.
You got to reach in to get
like
that.
Indiana Jones with the
bugs.
Yeah. Oh, that's another.
I actually saved a rabbit out of the pool by scooping it. A little baby rabbit fell into the pool. I did rescue that one out.
Crypto hates rabbits, man. I've never seen a dog hate rabbits so much.
They must tease them. They probably don't share.
I'm really sorry about your irrational fear.
That's a scary one,
right?
That is a bad one. I mean, like, I'm legit, like, talking about it, my heart's beating fast. I know that's dumb. And it's embarrassing. I hate it.
See, that's interesting, because I'm a big, when I'm kind of scared or uncomfortable, I cringe. I cringe up into, like, a ball.
Right.
And I hide myself. It's weird. But you're like, I need to run.
Yeah.
But I stop. I stop and die.
Well, I freeze sometimes.
Yeah,
but,
no.
Well, and I'll tell you, though, you want to know, let me tell you when you can push past your fear.
When?
Like, when you're the man of the house and something happens, you're stuck. You know, it's like we've had those two mice here in the house in 14 years. We've had two mice, and it's my job to get rid of those things, no matter how scared I am of them. So that's when you have to push through.
I think my goal in life,
then you freak out later.
My goal in life is to make enough money where I can just hire people.
I know. You gotta have a guy. But that's the truth. Have
you ever seen a guy who really likes doing what he does? Like uncomfortable, like an exterminator or something?
Just on TV.
It's like, oh.
Yeah.
Love it.
No, that's the man advice for you.
Yeah.
No matter what your fear is, how much you hate it,
you gotta do it.
You gotta do it. It's kind of like if you're asleep in bed, you're married someday or not, but you're in the house, with your family, and you hear a noise downstairs. It's you that has to go check it out.
I've said here.
You've got to go look. You can't send anybody else, so it's scary, but you got to go look.
That being said, though, I have this theory on things. I don't know. It's kind of how I prefer things. So I like to walk around when it's dark out. Like, I like to do my exercise in the morning when it's dark, which terrifies my mom. But my perspective is I would rather fight off like a serial killer than have to deal with judgmental eyes at the gym. Is that dumb? Like, I would rather, because at night, everybody's who they are. No one's fake.
Right.
So if there's someone trying to kill me, at least I know who they are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get that.
At least they're not liars.
Right.
That's so dumb, but it's true. So let's put. I gotta get going. So let's do mice on a spook level.
Well, okay. I'm gonna say
how many spooks?
that It's more rats than mice, but I'm gonna give them a 6 on the spook level.
Yeah, I think
because they can be legit spooky.
They can. Location.
And they're creepy.
They are creepy. Mats. Hi, I'm Matt. No. Stupid. Dumb one.
Damn Mats.
So 6 on the spooky level.
Yeah, I'd say 6 on
Oh,
spooky. I mean, mine's higher, but I'm trying to be I think they can be very spooky.
Give me
and
yours.
they're creepy. I'm like an 8.
An 8.
I say an 8.
Okay, all right. That seems.
I'm an 8. I'm like where your mom or grandma's probably in the I could legit die area. I'm just beneath that.
Yeah, I believe
just beneath that.
Yeah, I think you're getting out of it.
I'm traumatized.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do.
Like, if I was, let's say this, if they said, we're going to do this movie, and we're going to do Raiders of the Lost Ark, and you're going, or maybe it was Temple of Doom, whichever one the one with the rats were. Was that last one of those? And
I think that was Crusade.
That may have been Crusade. So, and it has this scene, but you do this scene, and you're going to be legit famous. Like, you're going to be a movie star.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I get it.
I couldn't do it. Now, if I could probably get through the snake scene in Raiders, I could not do that. That one where they have to hide under the coffin or whatever, and the rats are coming through the top.
I think snakes is for a next episode of Irrational Fears.
Snakes.
I'm not even going to get into it.
You want to get these snakes off this show?
I do. Want to get,
Did you like that? I censored myself.
That was good. That was solid. Thank you for coming on my show. I really appreciate it.
You're so welcome.
And
anytime, but don't ask again.
I won't ask again.
No, anytime.
Stay spooky, my friends. Stay.
All right, wait.
No.
You gotta look in the camera and give your most scared look. Your spookiest. You gotta lean up. You gotta lean up. We gotta do it together. Come up here. You ready? Okay, ready? Give your spooky, your most spooked look.
All right,
go.
Thank you. Thank you. If you want to see our
I think we may have just spooked a few people.
I think maybe. And if you want to see our most spooky look, please go to MeisterCompod and check this out.
Check it out.
Alright, thank you for listening. Stay spooky. Bye, friends.
Boom. Spooky.
Thanks. I appreciate it.